Hello, and thanks for stopping by. Today I'll be making dressing. Let's get started. Okay, here in this pot I'm making some broth. And I just saved my little, I call it wing dings off of the chicken because we don't really eat them. We pull them off and throw them away. And I have some onions that I've chopped up. That's about a half onion. I only have about maybe 10 of these wing dings here. I have some bell pepper it is, and I have some celery. And to that I'm going to add, I have a bouillon cube just to add more flavor. You know we want that dressing to really taste good. So I'm going to add one bouillon. I'm going to turn it up high. We want it to boil first. And I'm going to add a little pepper. I like pepper in mine. You like pepper in yours? We're going to be adding quite a bit of pepper to our dressing anyway. Okay, we're going to let that get started. So now it's boiling, and I'm going to turn it down to a 2 and let it low boil, just so I can collect all those flavors. Okay, in this bowl I have 1 cup of self-rising flour. And I like to use self-rising because if you just use flour, you're going to have to add the baking soda, the baking powder, and to avoid all that, make it easier, just get the self-rising flour. Okay, and I have some buttermilk. And I'm going to add a half a cup, and if I feel like I need more, which I may not, I'll add a little more. My mother used to always say, you can't mess up the cornbread for dressing. The way it turns out is the way we'll use it. I have 1 egg. And if you don't trust yourself, then just break it in another bowl and then pour it into your mixture. I have 1/2 a stick of melted butter. And I'm just going to use about a tablespoon of sugar. If you like yours sweet, then by all means, add more. And of course, if we were cooking for a crowd, we would just add more of everything. Double or triple it up, or however you want to do it. And that's about good there. Okay. I have my cast iron pan. You can cook it in whatever you want. I'm just going to add some clarified butter. You can add butter or oil or Crisco. I'm just showing you my way. My way. You might like it. My oven is heated at 375. It's ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to leave that at the bottom. That's fine. And we're going in. See how it's thickened up a little? At first, it looked like really watery. This is just a 10-inch skillet. And we're going into the oven. We're just going to cook it until it's golden brown. I don't know, about 30 minutes or so. Okay, that's been cooking for about 35 minutes. And it's good to go. We're going to let it cool because right now it's too hot to handle. Okay, our broth is done. We're just going to remove the chicken and the veggies and just throw them away. Or give them to the dog or whatever you want, but we're done with them in here. Some people like to eat them. My mother used to love the little tips of the chicken, but she also liked the chicken feet. I couldn't get with that. No, mama. But she loved them, you know. Hey, to each his own. Get what I can get, and that's about it. And to this, I'm just going to add some butter. Give it some more flavor. And a little more. That was about two teaspoons. I'm going to taste it. Notice I didn't add any salt. I don't think we're going to need any salt for this one. That's good. That's tasty. Burnt my tongue, but that's tasty. Okay. I'm just going to break this up. Still pretty warm. You can see it well. It's hot. When you're cooking for the holidays, if you cook for the holidays and you like dressing, you can always make your cornbread way ahead of time. I mean, like maybe a few months. And you can add your seasonings and everything, all of them, except for your moisture. Don't put anything wet in it. Just put your, like I said, all your dry seasonings. And you can bag it up and put it in the fridge as well with your vegetables. If you cook greens, or string beans, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, then you can do it ahead of time, because cooking for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and those days like that, they can be really stressful, I know, because I did it for years and years. But you have to do what you have to do to make it easy on yourself. So, give that one a try. See how I broke that up? Okay. And here I have, right here, I have some stovetop, some turkey. And what I like about this, it's not so much as the bread, it's the seasoning. So, I kind of pour it in a bowl, because I'm only using a half a box. There's another half in here. I like to take a lot of that those seasonings out as much as I can, because they are delicious. You can see them on top if you can. If you can, I'm sorry. And so I'm going to add this into the mix. we're going to add some more. Some more to it. I have chopped up some onions, some white onions. Let me see. I like onions, so we're going to get them on in there. I have a small amount of bell peppers, and you already know how I feel about bell peppers. But I want them in there. I have a little taste, not too much. And I have some celery. And a little bit, just a little piece of a stalk. Well, waste not, want not, huh? And here I have some mushrooms. Now I have the mushroom medley. And that's just different kinds of mushrooms instead of just one kind. Just give it more flavor. I'm going to get those in there. Get in there. Join the party. Excuse me, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. And use this spoon. Mix those together. Okay, and I also have, you can see it well, I also have some chives. I'm going to add some chives in there for color and for more flavor. Get on in there. I also have some parsley, some dried parsley. There you go. If I think I need more, I will add more. I have some pepper. You can put quite a bit in. I have some cranberries. Completely optional. Some people like apples. I'm adding cranberries. Just break them loose. Yeah. I have some dried sage. Let's add some of that in. And remember, I added the stovetop stuffing, so it has some sage in it as well. And I'll taste it and see if I need it later. I have some Complete. Be surprised what Complete can give to dressing. However, it has salt. So just be careful. You do a little, and like I always tell you, do some and taste. I'm going to mix this well. Let me taste it. So I'm going to add some more sage and some more Complete. I'm trying to get this open, I'm sorry. I need some more pepper also. And if you taste it, you'll know how much to add, because you'll know what you like. Let me toss that around. I have a half can of mushroom soup, cream of mushroom, that I may or may not add. I just want to make sure everything is mixed up well in here. That's why you see me going in circles. Let's see. That's really hard. quite enough seasoning. And we're going to add our broth. Yeah, I'm going to add this cream mushroom. I like mine moist, but not too soupy. I don't like that. Nope. Excuse me, let me clean up just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it there. That might have been a little teeny bit more wet than I wanted it, but it'll work out just fine. I'm going to make some smothered pork chops with these, with this, and some string beans on the side. So usually when you have dressing, you have gravy. So you don't, I mean, you know, I can't speak for everybody, but I don't like it wet because of that. That's delicious. Yes, I think we have arrived. I want you to see once again. And I have my dish. And those are just full onions. I have some butter. Just making sure that I get every little spot. This butter is going to help it crisp up. I like it nice and crispy on the bottom and on the top too a little. Just want to brown it up and make it pretty on the top. Let me rinse my hands off. And into the dish. It's pretty too, huh? Sorry, I'm hungry. getting in your way. Let me just do it like this so you can see. I'm getting that shadow from. Some butter that I'm going to drizzle over the top. Stir it up because you want that cream that's on the bottom. And it'll help brown it up on the top. You know, we have the bottom covered. That's enough. What do you think? I think that covers it. And my oven is ready at 375 still. I'm going to go in and we're probably going to cook this about 45 minutes to an hour. We'll see. I'm going to lay a piece of foil over the top. I'm just going to lay it over the top. There you go. And the first 20 minutes, leave it covered. After 20 minutes, take it off and let it continue to cook for the balance of the cooking time. Alright. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. And it's really hot. I'm going to taste a little bit. But it's always better if you let it cool. That's in my opinion. Can you see? Sorry. I'm in this camera. I just want you to see it's nice and moist. Turn it this way so you can see it. Well, I thought you would be able to see it. Not much better, I guess. Remember the cranberries? Cranberries are in there. The mushrooms and everything that I put in there, of course. It's really, really hot, but I'm going to taste it. Delicious. Tastes like Thanksgiving. I can't wait for the pork chops and the smothered pork chops. Put a little gravy over. I'm gonna cook some green beans on the side. It's delicious. You should give this a try. You might like it. That is so delicious. Thank you for watching. And remember to pray. And then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them. Pray for us. Don't stop praying. Pray. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that bell if you haven't. And if you have, thank you. Share with friends and family and comment. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I love you. I really do. One more bite because it's so good. It really is. Later.